right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. So, little Saturday video for everybody. I'm saying it's gonna be, you know how the Saturday videos are pretty short, just something to hold you guys over. By the way, I just want to let everybody know Unfiltered Sports Podcast is going back on Sundays. Works my job's beyond stupid, so nothing's changed. Sunday nights is where it's at. Be there, be square, all you peasants. But besides that point, let's talk about the NBA, the 2023 NBA season. You know what I'm saying? I find it very interesting, this NBA season. I actually kind of like this season. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to really share nothing on my screen. Uh, because I really have nothing to share, but there was a meme that I saw, if I could pull it up. There's a meme that I saw. I wish I could find it. Hold on for like 1 minute. But it just had me thinking about this NBA season, and it's what inspired this video. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. But there's a meme out there. Well, not a meme, just like a joke or like a question per se. I can't believe I can't find it right now. I cannot believe I cannot find this right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this person on Instagram posts like 1,000 things about, and of course, kicks me out of the thing. But it was just talking about NBA season about. It just had a question. I want to quote it. I'm gonna paraphrase the question if I can't find it right now. But hold on, just give me a couple seconds before I actually give up. And of course, I cannot find it. You know what's funny, right? Once I actually get off this video, how much you guys want to bet I'm gonna find it? How much you guys want to bet I'm gonna find it? It's gonna pop up somewhere. It's gonna piss me off. But it was basically asking, is the NBA on the decline? Somewhere along those lines. It's asking, is the NBA on the decline? Bro, I cannot believe I can't find this. All right, let me not crash out on the video. You know what I'm saying? But sorry, I was looking at some other news, but all right, screw it, bro. But they were asking if the NBA is on the decline after the season. They said LeBron and Curry and KD are all leaving. The Europeans are taking over. The people that no one knows about. Is the NBA falling down? Is the NBA it has lower viewership and stuff like that? Is the NBA falling down? Me personally, I actually kind of like this season. I really liked this season. For some reason, this season was just different. It was just different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It was just a different vibe to this season. It was like you have the old guard, which is KD, LeBron, Curry, CP3. You had the Clippers with Harden, Westbrook, Kawhi, and PG. You have the old guard, yeah. Then you also had the new guard coming in with obviously Nikola Jokic and Luka, Anthony Edwards, Paolo, Jalen Brunson coming in. And then you also had like that middle ground of guys where it's the Jason Tatums, the Jalen Browns, the Donovan Mitchells. Who else can I think of off the top of my head? I can't even think of anybody else off the top of my head. Oh my gosh. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. But then you also had like the SGAs, the Anthony Edwards, like the guys who were just like getting there. You know what I'm saying? And then you also had it was just a different vibe this year. It's just something I really can't explain. Like people I know the ratings are down in the NBA. The ratings been down for the NBA for about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like the ratings for the NBA have been down for about 10 years. So I'm not really looking at that. I'm looking at this season. I'm like, maybe this is a how am I putting it? A transitional season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a season where I don't know how to explain the season. That's probably why I like this season so much. It was just a different season. Like at one point, I was like, let's look at this for an example. There was some part of me that was rooting for the Warriors, the Lakers, the Clippers and stuff because they have the old guard. They have Westbrook, Harden, LeBron, Curry. They have like the old guard there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't rooting for Phoenix, Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, with Devin Booker. Like they had, even though Devin Booker's not part of the old guard, but I'm just saying, like, you had the old guard trying to fight for its ways. And then you have the young pups like Luka and Anthony Edwards and SGA and I don't even know who else? Zion Williamson before he got injured in that playing tournament. You had like you had like the young guard coming in saying this is our time. And then you had like the middle place, like with the Boston Celtics, obviously if they won, just coming in and saying, because I mean, Tatum and Brown, they're not old, but then they're not young. Coming in and saying this is our time with Nikola Jokic last year and this year before he lost to Anthony Edwards. And then you have like Luka Doncic, he's part of that. Like, I mean, he's not new, but he's part of. Yeah, he's in that middle guard. You know what I'm saying? He's somewhere in that middle guard where he's like, this is my time now. You know what I'm saying? And then you also the underlying story is you have that 7'5" guy in Sacramento who won Rookie of the Year, averaged a double without him knowing the league. And then you have Jalen Brunson finally getting his credit. I'm a Knicks fan, But this season just felt so different. And it just felt so, yeah, that's the word to say. It just felt different. You know what I'm saying to me? It just felt different to me. And that's probably why I liked it. Because last year, it was kind of like, Nuggets winning. I mean, once again, not blaming the Nuggets for that boring finals. It was just the Miami Heat weren't good. But, it was kind of like just stalemated. LeBron was going off in the West like he does. Or, kind of like a similar vibe to how he was going off in the East. He lost to Nuggets, which was shocking. But, it was just like a different vibe. In the offseason, he hasn't even hit yet. That's like the way I'm putting it. It's like I can't explain it into words. There's so much in the in-season tournament. It's like there was just so much going on. And then the MVP race about who's going to win it. It was just like so much going on. It's just like, and look at the West. The West was a dogfight for the first seed. Meanwhile, the East was it was Celtics and then everybody else. So, like, that's why, like, this season was just so interesting to me. It was just because it was just different. You know what I'm saying? It was just different. Like, I don't know how to explain. That's why I don't have anything on the screen right now. It's just me talking because I don't know what to put up here. I generally don't know what to put up here. It was just honestly a different vibe. But that's my thoughts. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What would you, I don't care if it's a paragraph, a one word, whatever the case may be. What would new subscribers, old subscribers, new people, what was your thoughts on the NBA season this year? For real, what was your thoughts on it? You know what I'm saying? My thoughts is it was just different. Like I'm so like, there's things I'm missing out. There's things I said, but it's just this NBA season was just so different. And maybe this is, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.